Hey guys, what's up? Today I just wanted to talk a little bit about how Robert Greene's 48 Laws of Power saved my life. Alright, not literally, it didn't literally save my life, but it reignited my passion for reading, which has since helped me evolve as a professional and a human. So I do have a certain fondness for this book. First off, the material in it is great, but also just the book itself and Robert Greene as an author. I graduated from school with a master's degree in 2019, and I actually went 2 years before I was able to sit down and really get into reading again. And that's because with English, with studying English, it made reading feel more like work, right? It wasn't like everybody I knew in the program, they all lost their passion for reading because like you have to do so much unnecessary stuff while reading, like analyzing it and writing all sorts of long papers and finding quotes and sources and stuff like that. And I still actually to this day I treat reading like work. I mean, as you can see, like I annotate. I always make sure to write in the margins, underline, do all that stuff. I'll probably always do that, and I think that's a great habit to get into. But the fact of the matter is, after I graduated, I had no desire to get into a book. But then, in 2021, enter 48 Laws of Power. In September 2021, my friend and I were on a walk and we were talking, and somehow he brought up the Laws of Power. He was talking about it. I don't even recall honestly what we were talking about, but he told me about this book, and he had never read it, but he knew about it, and he had watched videos. I think he had watched Greene kind of talk about it. He said like it seemed like a really good one, and so I was intrigued. I'm not even sure what drew me to the book, but honestly, the cover is pretty eye-catching, the red and the blue and the stripe down the middle. But that wasn't the reason, obviously, because I didn't know what it looked like at the time. But the concept just sounded intriguing, right? So I got the book, and it took me about 3 weeks to read it. And that's because, as I just showed you, like I treat reading as work. So it takes me some time to go through it and extract all the useful information out of it. But after I got it, I was just, blown away by how much I learned from this. The structure of the book I love. Greene has a very distinct structure where he implements a lot of history. He uses a lot of examples. As somebody who has always liked history, I really liked that aspect of it. So immediately after I finished, I think before I finished, actually, I went out and I bought his Laws of Human Nature, right, which is even longer. So that one took me like a month to finish. Then I went out and I got Art of Seduction, right, which is about the length of 48 Laws of Power. And that took me another 3 weeks. And then I got 33 Strategies of War. But my point is, this one book was able to just ignite my passion for reading again after my 2 year break between when I graduated, when I finished school, and when I picked up 48 Laws of Power. So in that sense, I am very grateful for this book. I'm grateful for my friend for recommending it to me. I think he knew, because he knew what kind of person I was, so I think he knew I would like this one. And indeed I did, and indeed to this day, it holds a special place in my heart. I've only reread it once. I'm probably going to be rereading it again soon. I also want to reread Laws of Human Nature, because that one is potentially even better than this in terms of information. But in terms of just the special place this one holds for me, you can't beat it. This one opened the door into learning and evolving, and this really got me started on my professional journey, or this one got me into it full throttle. What do you guys think, though? Are there any people out there who studied English or studied a degree that made them kind of turned off from reading or doing something they loved before? Let me know down below. Or just let me know your general thoughts about Laws of Power, Robert Greene overall as a writer. Because to this day, even after reading, I've read so many different books in the past 2.5 years. And to this day, I think Greene just is one of the best modern writers. But let me know what you think down below in the comments. Until next time, though, guys. See you later.